everyone, this is Upasana Singh, SD at Flipkart, and I welcome you all to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution for everyone. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss about TCS Ninja Toppers Test coding questions. We have already made some similar videos on some other coding questions, so you can watch those videos also. In this video, we are going to discuss about this coding question, its logic and implementation. We will see everything in depth, so make sure you watch this video till end. So let's get started. So coming on to the coding question, we are given an array of size n and the value k. We have to right rotate the array by k. So we have to right rotate the array by k. Let's see the example and let's understand better. Suppose we have this array 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now if we right rotate it by k, that is if we right rotate by k, then what will happen? We will be right rotating like this. So 7 and 9 will come first, and then 1, 3, 5 will come. So we are right rotating this. Let's say it one by one again. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and if I right rotate it, then it will go like this, and now my array will become 7, 9, 1, 3, 5. So this is what meant by right rotating an array by key. I hope the question is quite clear. Let's see one more example. So here I have 1, 3, 5, 4, 5, and I have the k equals to 4. Now let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. If my k will be equal to 1, then what will happen? My arrow will be rotated by once, and 5 will come in the beginning, and everything else will be the same position. If k will be 2, like in the second rotation, my 4 will come in the front, and that after that I'll be having 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Similarly, for k equals to 3, I'll be having 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. And for k equals to 4, at last I'll be having 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So this will be my answer. So you are getting how we are rotating an array. Let's move on to the logic part, how we can build the logic of the same. So here we will be seeing our logic part. And let's take an example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and k equals to 2. Output will be 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So one of the most easy thing what you can do to print this array, if I say that just print, then what you can do is you can start from last, and you can start from here, and you can print this first, and you can print this. So you can build a logic for this, and it is very easy. But what if I say to return the array, to modify this array only and return it, then what can be the logic? So let's see what we can do. So what we are having it, we are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm writing it again. Now one of the logic can be by reversing. We can get something by reversing, because here what is happening, here 4 and 5 is coming first, and 1, 2 is coming at last, is going to last. So let's reverse this array first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you are getting something. Yes, I hope you are getting something. So if I say k equals to 2, k was equals to 2, then you observe something? Can you get something that now what if I do something, then you can get answer? Yes, I hope you are getting. So from here till k equals to 2, if I reverse this thing separately, and if I reverse this thing separately, then will I get my answer? Will my array will get the desired output? Yes. Then I will reverse this part, and then I will reverse again this part. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be my answer. This is my desired output. Let's see for 2, 3 more examples so that we can understand it better. Suppose I am having 1, 8, 9, 12, and 7. Suppose this is my array, and I am having k equals to 4. Now what I need to do is, first I need to reverse the array. I need to completely reverse the array. What I did was here. So let's completely reverse the array. 7, 12, 9, 8, and 1. So this is my array after reversing. Now k equals to 4. So from 4 till from 4, if I reverse this much, what will become? 8, 9, 12, 7, and here I'm just having one value, so it won't get reversed. If I would be having something, then I would have reversed everything. So here answer will be this, and this was the desired result, I guess, and this was something which we wanted to have. So this is our output. I hope you got both the things. Now let's quickly write the general formula for this question. What can be the general formula? Writing the general formula helps you to implement better. So first of all, reverse the entire array. Reverse the array. So second, then on the second step, what we are doing? Reverse the array from 0 to k. Then in the next, what we are doing? Reverse the array from k plus 1 to k plus 1 to n. This was the result, right? This was all the things which we were doing. So I hope this is pretty much simple and you got it. Now let's quickly code for it so that you can get the idea how we can do it simple by coding. Now let's move on to our coding environment. So this is our code for the question, and let's see it from starting. First of all, I have taken n and k. For n is the size of the array, and I'm taking the input for the same. Now I'm taking the values of array from user. After that, I'm taking the value of k from the user itself. Now I'm making a function which will rotate my array and print that. So let's move to the result part. Now here in the result, I am having array n and k, and now first of all, what I am doing, I am reversing the entire array. So here entire array is getting reversed. This is a standard function in C++ using STL library. Now then what I am doing, I am reversing from 0 to k, and what which was discussed, and then I am reversing from k to n, which was again discussed. So let's see. If I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then for first of all, reverse the entire array. Let's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will be my array, right? This will be my array. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will be my array. Now reverse the array from 0 to k. Then what will happen? 4 to 5 will get reversed, and it will 3, 2, 1. And after that, reverse the array from k to n. So I have reversed 4 and 5, and then I'm reversing the k to n. Then it will become 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3. So this was the desired output. Let's see what we are getting. I'm now after that I'm just simply printing my array from 0 to n. Now let's see the output for the same. Let's run the program. First of all, I'm giving the size of array, that is 5. Now I'm writing my array value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, I'm giving the value of k as 2. Now the desired output is this. So here the k was considered for this question was 2 only. And this is my desired output. I hope you got this question, and that's all for this video. If you like this video, then do like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you want more such videos, then do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for now. Thank you for watching.